Virgos, it's Athena. Okay, welcome back to my channel. We are now, excuse me, getting ready to do August 2018. Oh my God. Summer is in full swing, especially here on the West Coast. We are very hot. And, okay, so let's talk about Leo season. This is chocolate. Let's talk about Leo season. Leo season is now upon us, and even though the planets are still retrograde, I believe that we're at least coming into a time where we're feeling like the worst is over. Most of us are starting a new cycle and moving forward, right? Leo brings us the sun for enlightenment and good health, and also that's the Heavenly Father. The sun is the Heavenly Father, so therefore we need that, vitamin D also for our health. So there is much to be said about that, actually. The sun giving you at least like 30 minutes in the sun is really necessary for our disposition, it makes you happy. Why? Because the sun illuminates, and the sun, makes us playful and childlike again. We feel good about being outside. Whenever we're outside, Mother Nature has healing properties. So that is what Leo season does for all of us. Makes us happy again, makes us childlike again. Also, let's not forget how Leo can just take the stage. When a Leo's in the limelight, you just are watching as if in awe. And not saying that we're not all like that. I'm saying that during this time, we are able to emulate those qualities from Leos and take them and utilize them, for whatever is going on in your life. I'm not saying that we don't throughout the whole season, but when we're in that particular planetary aspect of that sign, it helps us effortlessly to do so, if that makes sense. Leo's season is also going to be one that great achievements can be accomplished and successfully, because that's what they do. Some Leos go out on a limb for a project, and without rhyme or reason and without thinking twice about it, they just innately know it's going to be a success. It's going to be like, yeah, of course, A and B equals C, so there's going to be times when all of us will now be undergoing some projects, maybe pitching some ideas to the public or to businesses for opening up something, doing something creative. It's all about creativity. It's about your creativity. And it's about successfully doing so. Being childlike. Kids are going to play a huge part in our lives this month. And also we are going to be very magnanimous in whatever we do present, or however we do present ourselves in whatever fashion that is. Leos are very honorable. They do everything with honor and integrity. So therefore, and they're very generous. Leo rules the heart. So Leos have a huge, generous heart. So this month you may be feeling more heartfelt, speaking from your heart, being honest, what a great commodity that is nowadays. It's such a hot commodity, right? Truth. Okay, so that's the scope of August. Creativity, honorability, integrity, creativity, success, children, speaking from your heart, making sure your heart's healthy, being healthy. Make sure that, if you are on heart medicine or what have you, exercising, keeping yourself in shape, keeping your heart always healthy, okay, is good for all of us. So these are just such positive things for us coming up now. Okay, so let's do Virgo. Now let's roll. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let me put the camera down so you could see the cards and the shuffling. And Leo is about I will. You know, their will is to create. Their will is to manifest. Their will is to also put people together to, you know, teamwork. It's all about teamwork. Leos love to work in teams. They're very ambitious, highly ambitious. Even though the Leos are fixed signs, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect Virgos who are mutable at all. It's just Leo's showing you more of your positive qualities than otherwise. And that's what's so nice about this season, okay? All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of August. I'm going to use the same format as I've been doing. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August 2018. Oh my Lord. Okay, so let me just make sure that I also tell you that it is imperative that you watch your Moon and Rising sign. In addition to, oh, look at you guys are now coming out of being very introspective. So you've been taking a little rest here. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, oh wow. We are looking for big changes, Virgo. Big changes are happening within your world right now. For some of you, this is a change that has been, you've been waiting for this for a while, for sure. And it just hasn't happened yet. What could it be? It could be a divorce pending, is what I see. It definitely could be. For those of you this applies to, okay, let's start. Let's just start. Okay, so we have the Tower as the overriding situation, and underneath it we have the Ace of Coins, Pentacles. So kind of like taking much needed rest and time out, because there's also a concern about money when it comes to a partnership. This doesn't necessarily mean love. Let me explain that. It could still be a contract within a partnership of a business, something that is wanting to be created. This is the past though. So we have a Queen of Cups also exterior to you, or it's your Moon and Rising sign. This breeds emotional manipulation. So someone might have been manipulating a potential contract that did not look good to you. And it was just, it had too many lies and manipulation and deceit in this contract that was not a good contract to be in. If this is a contract of marriage, it is a contract that is going to be, you're going to have that Tower moment. It's going to unfold as such within the next couple months. I'd say 3. Okay, here we have the Queen of the Queen of Cups. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If this is external to you, this is someone who is emotionally manipulative. So if this is someone external to you, this could be someone who you were trying to go into some kind of business with or something, and it was taking you back for sure, right? Where? Back to a place of introspection, because you really weren't sure about how this was gonna go down. So you took your time to do that. All right, so now let me move these cards and let's talk about these cards. We have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Cups reversed, and the 7 of Swords. Tainted with lies, deception, and manipulation, for sure. Someone was trying to get away with something, without question. And it could have to do with money. Hiding money, stealing money, some kind of a contract. Why? Because we have the King of Swords reversed, the Ace of Wands, no new beginnings starting, nothing starting here, and 3 people, potentially. This is third-party situation without question. Not necessarily cheating in a love situation, however, it could be without question. That is the scenario. If it's not, it's a business situation where 3 people were involved or potentially involved, and it wasn't a good deal for you. And I am going to hope and pray that you figured that out, because when you see this card, someone was trying to get away with something without question, right? Someone's trying to get away with something, and it's all the verbiage. That's what I hear. So the contract this is about had like reading the fine print. And that's when you read the fine print, you said, I don't think so. And if you haven't had this Tower moment yet, you're going to. So whether you did or did not contemplate a financial new start in a business, which it looks like it could be, okay, this did not get off the ground due to the lies and deception and the reading the fine print. Maybe you did and then you saw the light, because you're going to if you haven't. You're taking a much needed, well, you were, I'm just going to say, you were. This is your card, Virgos. You were taking a much needed time out here because of money. There also could be situations where it was something that it was someone that you got disillusioned about. You're kind of like regretful about something. You're regretful. If this is you, you are regretful about something in a situation that couldn't get off the ground due to the lies and the deception. Okay? All right. I'm going to take the Tower, being the card that was our overriding theme, and I'm going to turn the cards around, and now I'm going to take a couple cards to clarify this for our Virgo friends. Yeah. Wow. So it came out again. See? So you wanted to, this is you guys. This is beautiful. This is the fruits of your labor, making money. That's what Virgos know how to do the best. Watching your money, right? She's watching her money carefully, because someone could have, you also could be waiting for some money that was owed to you, and someone hid it and took off. They could owe you money, or you could owe them money. But I don't think that you owe them money. I think that you're waiting for money to come in. You're waiting for money to come in that maybe you loaned, and someone might have just taken off. Okay? All right. We're going to keep these here. I'm going to turn this around, and we're going to continue. Oh, beautiful. See, look at this. Virgos, Leo season. Here you are, happy again. So after all of this happens, the Tower moment will clearly happen, because I don't believe, Virgos, you fell for it. I don't believe you fell for it, and that's why you're happy again. I think you decided to just say to that person in the past, or it could be your kids. Maybe your kids just took some money from you, and, then they finally give it back to you. And maybe they don't give you the amount that you were hoping for, but they did take money from you. Someone did take some money, or a contract was broken because of a deal that was tainted. Okay? It could be someone from your past, or these are your children, giving money out for, child support, etc. Kind of being in your head about all this. But the good news is we have the Sun, guys. So Virgos, it's still okay. You're kind of still in your head about it. It has to do with children, without question. You are emotionally kind of like on overdrive with the situation that happened. You're kind of emotionally drained because of all this, and I could see why, right? But the sun's out, coming out. Sun's out. And you're waiting for this to complete itself. So you are waiting for something to manifest or not manifest. And if it is a divorce, I'm going to put these down here. And the last card that I'm going to show you is, if it is a divorce, then this is an ending to a chapter in your life that is now going to be complete. And the Tower then will turn around and that'll happen. But I think you're trying to avoid it. Maybe some of you are trying to avoid a divorce due to money. Right? Maybe you went out of your marriage and now you're regretting it because someone's threatening, hold on, someone's threatening to tell. All right, so be mindful of these things. These are just different scenarios. If it does not apply to you, Virgos, always look at your moon and rising sign, but this is what the cards are telling me for the month of August. The greatest part of this reading is indeed that you are going to be shown the light of the situation if you haven't already been. In August, you will get it. You will just get it. You'll figure it out, and you're going to say, nope, I'm going to be happy, and I'm not doing whatever I thought I was going to do. Okay? You took time to think about it. And you guys, listen, you guys don't make any rash decisions. Virgos don't make any rash decisions. They have to make sure that if this indeed is a contract, that you did read the fine print and it did not suit you. You know, going back to the drawing board, the fine print did not, or someone took money. It's about money. But guess what? At the end of the day, Leo season is going to help you guys out tremendously. And even if it's about your kids, okay? All right. This, by the way, I sometimes still get asked, Tarot of Dreams deck. I'm now using the Ascended Masters for the summary, 3 cards from the Ascended Masters to kind of give us a summary of your reading, okay? All right, it's not a bad reading because you're trying to avoid that Tower moment. And because you guys are such great analytical thinkers and strategic planners, you're definitely, look, Katumi comes out and says, you're staying focused without question. You're not going to make any moves until you know. You've got your eye on the prize. That's what I hear. And you did go into, or you're still in a meditative state, or you probably wouldn't be a bad idea to start meditating and kind of going within and seeing why these kind of things happen. You know, when Tower moments are ready to take place, right? You have to take time out for yourself and you have to focus on, why did this happen? Ask yourselves, okay? Ask yourselves, why did this happen? How did I bring this into my existence, into my realm of storyline during my life at this point? Am I not happy? Am I not successful enough? Am I needing more happiness and less Tower moments? Things that are going to make me think about where I've been and where I'm going. Well, meditation is the only time that you can actually, resolve these things in your mind. And Virgos definitely need to meditate. If you don't, you really need to, because it really does help you. It helps you manifest. It helps you think about your plans and how you're going to put those blueprints together, okay? Because we don't want these moments. We don't need these people around us who are taking from us, are trying to get away with stuff, you know? Or if it is you, now you've been feeling bad about it, you know? Whatever it is. But it doesn't matter because now the sun is coming out. You've taken time to not allow destruction to happen around you. You're avoiding that because you were smart enough to know better. And now you can manifest whatever you want because you showed the universe that, hey, I needed to take a step back and figure this out. Maybe this wasn't the best plan for me. Maybe what happened was not the best way to go. Okay, whatever that was. So you did avoid, I'm telling you right now, you avoided a tower moment in August, at least. This is for August. You avoided a tower moment and the sun is shining. Okay? All right, I'm going to put these up and let's look at your love life because your general for August looks like if it is about a divorce, it could be about a divorce or it could be about a contract in business. That's what it looked like to me. So guess what, Virgo? A new love will come in that you're going to be feeling very romantic about if indeed you are going to no longer be codependent on people and or have addictions because, you know, these cards, you know, let's just put these 3 cards up here real quick for you to show you. These cards breed addiction, codependency, lies, obviously, deceit, obviously, manipulation, okay? Regret, okay? So we don't want these cards we don't want these anymore. We don't want those circumstances in our lives anymore. And now the sun's coming out to show us what's really important in our lives. You know, I think you were on the brink of getting caught doing something and the universe just helped you. Yeah, there you are, children. So it could be some children being child support. Yeah, it could be child support. It could be your kids taking money from you, you know, unbeknownst to you. It happens, come on. Kids will be kids. It is the Leo season about what? About shining your light and being playful. Okay, Virgos, be playful. Like children. Again, that's what Leo season is, right here. Being youthful in your mind. Being happy, again, like a child. Okay? Be happy. And talk about whatever is bothering you or whatever you need to talk about. Look at this card depicts that exactly, that these things need to be discussed. If something's bothering you, you need to talk about it. Okay? The sun is out. August will be a time when you have honestly survived something that could have been very destructive in your life. And if it is kids, you know, telling the kids, hey, listen, we got to sit down and talk about, you know, why you did, if it was some kids taking money out of your wallet, you know, it could be that simple, all right? And being kind of playful about it and not being so harsh about it. I don't feel that that's what it is, honestly. I feel that, honestly, this is either I think that someone went out of their marriage and now are having to talk about the real issues and stability of a relationship to stabilize that relationship and not be regretful and remorse about someone lying and cheating. And I think you took a time out, big time out, and meditated on this and said, okay, you know, what's more important? You know, is it the hit it and quit it relationship that's going to get me my happiness? You know, it's only you can answer that. Is it about, you know, just want, you know, what you give out into the world comes back to you. So you have to really decide what you're manifesting, like I said. What are you manifesting in your world, Virgo, that is not serving you? Okay? You need to really look at what this is about. Okay? Okay. It's not a bad reading. You've you're been saved, you know, saved by the sun, saved by being playful and childlike again, and bringing back that into your world and being happy again. Be happy, Virgos. Maybe you need to spend more time with your children. I just heard that. Well, I mean, it's not just because the kids are here, but yeah, you do. Maybe you need time to go out and play with your children a little more and have those conversations that you need to have with your kids. Maybe that's when the magic happens. Go out into Mother Nature and meditate. When you pray, that is your time to have your private conversation with the universe, with God, right? But when you meditate, you're actually getting the answers that you are asking about. Okay, so it's really imperative that you do, because, you know, all of us say, well, gosh, you know, that wish I had, that never manifested, you know, and it's like, well, yeah, it's because you're not listening. You need to meditate in order to listen to what the universe has to say to you, right? Okay, so it's a good month, August, for everyone. The sun is out for all of us, okay? So be well, be blessed. I send you my love. I thank you all for your subscriptions and for your continued support to my channel. If there is anyone who just wants to talk, contact me. If you do want a reading or some spiritual guidance, counseling, what have you, I'm here also. Okay? Be blessed, and I'll see you next month. Oh, next month I'm off-site at a surprise location. I'm going to do my readings at a really amazing place, and you will all be able to see it and share that time with me. What else? I think that's it. Okay. Be blessed. Take care. Bye.